Yeah, so somebody wanted to trade a bike for murder for hire for me in the middle of a photo shoot. So 2015, doing a photo shoot here in San Diego, and road bikes. I think I had 2 or 3 models, and I had a few assistants. We were on this road in North County out east. It was a dead end road that I'd scouted out before because we were doing some stuff where we were on both sides of the road. You know, early in the morning, going back and forth, doing some shooting, and it didn't take long to realize that something wasn't quite right. Because we would have like a jalopy old crap car driving up the road, and then we'd see like a BMW, and then we'd see some other expensive car, and just kind of coming and going. We're like, meth house, something's going on up there. It's weird. But we continued shooting. We didn't have permits, maybe should have, but in desolate roads, we generally just err on caution as much as we can. People are coming up and down, and we're going back and forth, and we're making the talent, ride pretty hard and taking turns to make sure we're not having issues with traffic. We had walkie-talkies top and bottom. And we see this dude on a bike, a beater bike, had a rack on it, weird aero bars or something, and smoking a cigarette. And it's a climb, like it's a legit climb that we're on, and we're not anywhere near anything. And he turns to come up the road, and not even, a quarter mile into the climb, a cop comes up the road. And our immediate thought was, okay, somebody called because we're crossing the double yellow as we're shooting. So let's pause everything, wait, get everything straightened out. We're a large group. I'm standing in the back of a truck holding a camera, and I have somebody else in another truck with a strobe. And the cop just comes right on by us. And we kind of look at each other like, okay, that's happened before. And the guy on the bike stops, the smoker guy, and gets out his flip phone and starts dialing. And then he just waits there. And so we regroup back at the top, and we see the cop go by the other way. We're like, okay, let's get shooting again. So we go back to the bottom, and sure enough, the smoker dude on the bike is starting to pedal back up the hill. And so we just kind of pay attention to him the whole time. And we decide maybe we'll wrap it up. And at that point, the smoker guy comes up to one of my guys, the talent, and he just kind of looks at him and says, "Hey, man, that's a really nice bike. What are you guys doing?" So we're just out here shooting some photos. These are new bikes that are coming out next year. And he's like, "Man, that's a really nice bike. I'd like that bike. How could I get that bike?" Like, dude, I'll murder somebody for you if you give me that bike. I'm serious. I'll murder somebody for you. And he's just kind of like, it's okay. It's okay. We got business to do. So that thing finishes, and we regroup back at the very top to pack up. And as that's happening, I'm like, that was weird. Things happen. We should do a portrait. There's what, 8 of us here? Like, let's see if he'll let us do a portrait. So he pulls up to us because we know he's going to wherever this meth house or whatever it is that's going on. And I stop him and I said, "Hey, like, can we do a portrait of you?" And he agreed, but he did state, "Dude, I got warrants. Do not post this." Yeah. I did, but I waited a long time. It's pretty wild.